completed the cabinet. Today is February 1st, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it has and it really works. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah, just kind of pan over here, see how it fits in with the rest of the house. A little bit of living room shot. All right, back there in the back's a table that I built. Turned out okay. Got a glass top and made out of plywood and all sorts of other good stuff. At any rate, that's not why we're here. So, I present to you, Mom, one customized made stereo cabinet. The only thing it's missing is the stereo itself. Okay, well, there it is. What I thought I'd do is go over a few things here with you. Let's see. First of all, let me open it up. I'll show you how it works. These are, this is where the speakers go. Those guys open up like that. I think you can see inside I've got a shelf on each side, on each end. You can put whatever you want to in there. And then the actual stereo equipment itself, I'm going to turn this thing off. Okay. And this is the actual insides. Let me pan over here, get a little better shot. Okay. I know we originally talked to Mom about getting the white shelves. I couldn't get white shelf in this wide of a shelf, so I went ahead and got the brown. Hopefully it'll kind of match the stain you are going to put on anyway. And then down below here we have a drawer. Put whatever you need to put in there. These are all, you can adjust these shelves. I've got little holes drilled down the side, and you pop these little pins out. Rigby's been helping. You just pop the pin out and away you go. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'll tell you about how to stain it. And so I'm going to get my notes. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. That didn't take too long, did it? Okay. Here's what you need to do. You need to buy, first of all, some stuff called Minwax stain. And obviously get whatever color you end up wanting to stain it. I'm going to also send you some scrap wood so you can test out the different stains. But anyway, you first of all put that stain over everything. And one of the natures of anytime you put any sort of liquid on wood, it causes the grains to kind of come out. Because right now, after I've sanded everything, the grains are kind of laying flat. Well, anytime you put liquid like a stain or water or anything like that, it causes those fibers sort of to stand up a little bit, kind of like a prickly beard. Well, at any rate, after you put the stain on, you're going to have kind of you're going to have a prickly wood. It won't be as smooth. So the next thing you do is, and he suggested you get this at Sherwin-Williams. It's called Varnish Sanding Sealer. And what he explained what that does is you put that on, and that kind of like freezes those fibers so they don't bend back down. So it just kind of freezes them in their up position. Then you take 320 grit sandpaper, which is just a real fine sandpaper. Obviously you can get that at Payless, Cashways, or Home Depot, whatever. At any rate, and you sand that down, and that will, in essence, shear off. It's like shaving. It'll basically shear off those fibers that are sticking up a little bit. And that'll make it real smooth. The third step then, or the fourth, depending on which ones you count as steps. The fourth thing to do then is, he suggested just get a polyurethane finish and put that on. You just paint that on with a paintbrush. So that's how you finish it. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pause you here for a second. Okay, I'm back. what I want to do now is show you how it's constructed, because as you stain this thing, you might decide that you may want to take off like these doors. And so I want to show you, if you decide to take the doors off, how to take them off. Let's see, first of all, okay, that's how that's in. These side doors are really done, they're no different. They have the exact same kind of screw. And let me just kind of show you that. Okay, yeah, you can see that. And again, when you take out, if you decide to take off this, actually if you decide to take this door off, it might be easier to take it off of the base here. Actually, no, I'll retract it. It still would be probably better to take this door off, because when you stain it, it's probably just going to be easier for you to stain. However, if you just want to stain and paint right over these hinges, obviously that's fine too. But the same kind of process works. Try to support it, with your other hand. The way this door is constructed is I cut a groove all along here. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but there's a little groove right here where I went too far. Anyway, there's a groove all the way around here. And then what I've done is I've got this rubber stuff. You get this at the hardware if you ever need this. This is the same. It's like a spaghetti noodle, and it's the same stuff that you use to repair screens, on your windows. Well, anyway, as you probably can guess, what you do is, the way I did it is I started on this long end, and so all I did was you sort of have to double the fabric over, because if you just put the fabric over and then mesh this stuff in, the groove is too wide and it'll just kind of pop out. So you have to put the fabric over so it's like double thickness, and then you just mash this in. And I just use a spatula, just a handle of a spatula. At any rate, and you just kind of work your way down and around, up that way and across that way. This stuff, I mean, if ever you want to take it out, you can just take it and zip it right out. Let's see. Okay. Any questions so far? No? Okay. Are you sure? Don't hesitate to speak up. I know you're quiet and stuff, but okay. Let's pan out here. Okay. The last thing I want to show you is, hopefully you'll never need this information, but I just want to explain, just in case. I'm not sure, just because I think it's kind of cool the way it's put together, I guess. Anyway, I just want to show you how these walls, I mean, obviously there's a wall here, there's a wall here, and a wall there, and a wall there. And the way these pieces of wood, the way this piece of wood, for instance, is secured to the top and to the bottom, is through a particular kind of funky piece of hardware. And what it is it's called a cam, a little metal thing. And basically, what I did was pretend this is the top, this is the top part of the stereo cabinet. I got this shaft thing that sticks down, and now pretend, let's see. Yeah, pretend this is the wall, one of the walls. See how that, I drilled a hole through there, and what I did was, I got these through a mail order catalog. I couldn't find them at Home Depot, but I drilled a hole in here, put the cam in there, and that sits down in there. Then you take a real fat screwdriver and you just screw it and lock it down, and that just becomes real tight. And you can actually see, you might be able to see right there. I'll zoom in on it. I know you're terribly fascinated by the whole thing, but see that little silver round thing? There's a shaft coming directly above it from up here, and so the way I set this whole top down and I cranked it down. There's one back here There's one down here, one back there, and anyway, that's how it's all constructed. And I originally did it that way because I thought I was going to mail it to you, and I wanted some way of collapsing it, and then of course you'd have to put it back together again. But now we won't have to worry about that. Well, I think that is pretty much what I was going to present in regards to the stereo cabinet. Let's see. Yep, I think that's it, Mom. So, I really enjoyed making it for you, and I know you're going to get a lot of good use out of it, a lot of multiple uses. Actually, I guess you could use it as a serving, a buffet table, whatever. But anyway, happy retirement, and I love you, and I'll see you later.